Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 7, possibly the final episode we'll see of our Bad North series. To finish off episode 6, we were able to successfully defend a mound after quite the fight, and now moving on, we possibly only have 4 more islands. We'll see how much we want to backtrack and get gold. Mackard Mound seems like a pretty cool map, but so does Tunkur. Risk versus reward. I think Mackard Mound is going to be an easier place to defend versus Tunkur, but we'll get less gold out of it. So we can always go back. So let's jump into things and go to Mackard Mound to start off our video. Look at that. Yeah, this is quite the defensive structure. Only one way up. There's 2 ways to get to this false peak here, but really what we've got is a perfect location for pikemen. We're going to be struggling because of the unit types. We've got the 2 main heavy enemies, and we have the jumping ninja Vikings to deal with, so unfortunately pikes are going to be less valuable than we were originally hoping. However, I think archers might win the day for us. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how much damage we can do with our archers, and we will commence with the enemy attack. Let's move our guys up. No point in having them on the shore. Let's see, starting off with the enemy. I'm spacing out on the name of these guys, but the heavy archers, they're immediately taking some very serious shots at us. I was hoping we'd be able to get off some shots of our own, but it's not looking likely. Let's do a little switcheroo here, keep some of our guys out of harm's way. Looks like we're getting some hits on the enemy. Just hitting our shields, which is excellent. Our shieldmen are able to defend themselves properly. Let's see, let's wait to do a little bit more damage. Heal these guys up. We definitely want our archers at full strength for this fight. We got some heavies coming in. Looks like they're both going to be coming in on our left flank. So let's move our pikemen to prepare for this onslaught. As soon as we get these archers out, we're going to immediately put in our shield unit so that they can get back to full health. Luckily, these guys are pretty simple to defeat with our pikemen, especially on the elevated ground. Our archers are back in the fight, which is excellent. Let's get our shields healing ASAP. This could be a bit of a problem as we are now divided. Let's see how our pikemen are able to handle this issue. Our bowmen are doing great. Absolutely fantastic. We've got 2 groups of the ninja Vikings, which is a problem. But let's swap out. I think with all of our archers, we should be able to handle this. Excellent. Let's get these guys healed immediately. Let's get our archers ready to take on this onslaught of the jumping ninja Vikings. Let's see, we might be able to get them with a ranged volley if we can time it appropriately. Excellent, look at that. Almost all of them, minus those 2 which get picked off easy. Simple victory for us, +3. I think archers taking an extra unit was the right move for this map. Definitely the elevation helped us with the pikemen. Awesome, just like that, Mackard Mound has been taken care of. Now we do have 3 units left, however, they're not our most leveled up. We've got Arthur, Macklin, and Saniva, but between the 3 of them, This could be tricky. We do want to get a little bit more gold, but would we be able to properly defend? I'm not certain. Let's at least try. Let's see what Pebbles looks like, geography-wise. Or topography, I guess. So, Pebbles is looking pretty good. Really, it's this house down here that's going to be the problem. I think we can at least hold this one. It looks like there, once again, is a false peak, which has, only one avenue up. Really, this is a major choke point. So, let's see what we can do. I think between these 3 units, we've got a shot. At least we've got some diversity with their capabilities, so let's find out. We've got 2 heavy units coming. And I think what we're going to want to do is rush down. Yeah, truly, I think that getting our guys in position to make a very quick advance on the enemy is going to be the move. At least so we can close the distance. Let's rush our pikemen out here, not allow this bowman to get any major attacks on us. Unfortunately, you're able to get a few. Wow, that is a strong Viking. Let's get these guys healed as quick as possible. Honestly, guys, I think it's time that we just kind of take the loss of the house below and focus on making sure we can be successful on this island. Our pikemen are in a solid position. We're going to let this house burn. It's going to be a worthy sacrifice. We'll still get the 3 gold at the end, but this way we can ensure that we don't lose any units in the upcoming fights. Look at that. Not a chance they're getting up. Bad day to be stuck in that corridor, that is for sure. Let's get our units below so we can take care of the heavy archers as quick as possible. These guys are definitely our greatest challenge, so let's try to knock them out into the water ASAP. We've got our guys squared a little bit, but that's alright. They're positioned rather strategically. Let's get him back up to assist our pikes, as we've got a major onslaught of, luckily, the standard enemy infantry. But wow, that is definitely a quantity over quality situation right here. Let's watch him try to run up. Yeah, just mowed down. I would not even try if I was that guy in the back. That is for sure. Alright, let's get our guys ready. Let's at least get them to a position where they'll be able to charge in quickly. We've got the enemy landed. Let's charge out. Could be a problem. One left. Not too shabby, look at that. And we've gained our 3 gold. We'll take it. We lost the 2, but we get the extra 2 as is, so honestly, that's a net win, I'd say. We'll continue. Pebbles has been secured, and let's move on to the next turn. Now, I think what we really want to do is see what this mystery item is and keep pushing forward. I think now that we've gotten our main team back, well, this is looking pretty good. We once again have another false peak. Looks like there's only one way to get up, which is from back here. We've got our best guys ready for action. We've got a bunch of unit types to deal with, but honestly, what's most important here is just making sure we are able to progress to the next island. We may lose these houses down here, but we're going to try our best to hold on to them. So let's see what we can do. Let's get our archers up. What we really need to watch out for is this little landing here. If we get outflanked, that is going to be a major issue for our archers. However, it's a tiny landing spot. We should know immediately when there's an enemy who's heading in that direction. Let's get ready for the heavy and the heavy archer, our brutes. As soon as they are in, we'll charge. Close the distance. And that one guy just got absolutely wrecked, unfortunately. Wow, the brutes are absolutely ruthless. Can't stand fighting them. They are the worst. Let's get our guys in a good position so that we can close the distance on the enemy ASAP. Pikemen are doing fine. Alright, let's get our units healed up quickly. I think this will definitely be time that we use a volley. Let's try to hide our guys from the brute archer. Yeah, it seems like we will be able to hit any location with that volley, so as soon as they land, I think it's time. Taking out a handful. Shoot. Alright, let's, before they reload, let's charge in and take them out. It looks like we got enemies coming in from behind, so let's take care of this issue before it becomes a bigger issue. We're gonna use one of our bomb... Oh, wrong guy. Well, we're not gonna use one of our bombs, we're just gonna fight it out, I guess. Let's move our guys back over now that that wave's taken care of. Let's try to save this house. Burn down. Let's heal these guys up as quick as possible. Alright, now might be a good time for the bomb. Now that we got Fearghus with his bomb throwing abilities, we got our pikemen at the ready. Now it's time. Not too bad. Knocked a few of them on their butts. That's what we like to see. Those brutes are unbelievable. Quite difficult to deal with. I think we should be... This should be the final wave, I believe. Which is excellent. If it's just archers, we can chase these guys down very easy. Not to mention our own archers are going to be doing work of their own. Close the distance here. Oh, we got some more coming. Alright, so axe throwing Huskarls. So, oh, this is actually what we're gonna do. We're gonna move these guys all the way around. Get our pikemen behind. We're gonna use our last bomb. Wow. Yeah, that'll do it. We've got more incoming, however. It's all jumping Vikings. Let's, and they're all coming in different locations. Not great, that's for sure. Let's see what we can do. Let's get our guys prepared. These are still a completely full unit, which is excellent. We may do a little switcheroo here. Get these guys ready. Nicely done. Not good. Oh, we can't lose Yonter. Oh, get out of there, buddy. Oh, he barely survived. Man, that was way too risky. Look, he's all bruised and bloodied. Well, at least we saved him. That was way too close. Once again, we're just barely making it without losing anybody. We've gained the Warhorn. Let's see what the Warhorn does. Let's see. We've also had another bomb to give, which I don't know why it's taking me this long to realize that we have that. We can give it to Bulgar, I believe. Let's see. And Gandrich, you might be able to get the Warhorn. That might be useful for him. We'll equip it. Calls instant reinforcements from a house. Yeah, I like it. Save us from having to heal. Alright, and we've still got a large portion of our squad. I think this will allow us to... Honestly, I say we just establish ourselves. Let's see what it looks like, and... Honestly, Rough Rock is pretty cool. It's definitely a rough rock. Look at this giant fortress section. It truly looks like a giant castle. That is really neat. And once again, we are in a situation where we have a major choke point. So really, what we need to focus on is making sure that our guys survive. Whether or not we get the extra, let's see, 2, 4, I guess. I think there might be a 3 gold house. But the gold at this point doesn't really matter. We just need to get our guys to survive and get to the next island. That is the most vital thing for us to do. And so we got some archers coming in and some of the brutes, or a single brute, big guy on a little boat. Let's see what we can do. Archers are doing some damage. There's a lot of guys that Ostrich has. Awesome, let's charge them in. Excellent, look at that. We got some brute archers coming, so that is a problem. Let's get our guys behind cover. Let's actually heal these guys up as quick as possible. Man, these guys suck. I hate brute archers. It's just, you think you're safe, but really you're not. We got more coming, unfortunately. So let's get Arthur ready to face at least the first set of archers. We may lose this house here. This may be a forlorn situation. We can at least focus on the more important section to deal with. I think our archers should be able to do their work. Move our pikemen back. Don't want to get any stray shots hitting us. Let's charge these guys in. Excellent. Let's see. Bulgar, we'll keep you there for now. Yeah, honestly, the archers, they might... I actually think they ran right by the house. I don't know if they care. Could be wrong. No, yeah, they're just running right by. I mean, if that's the case... You know what? This is a good time. Let's use the mine. Let's see what that does. We'll give it a test. Really, we can just keep the brute archers over there. All right, not excellent. That could have been better. At least we divided the brutes, and now we're conquering. Don't like this. Shoot, yeah, do not like this at all. Let's move them back. I don't know why their shields aren't turned towards the enemy. Alright, archers are doing work. Good job, boys. Let's charge them in. Take them out. God, they're brutal. Let's see, let's drop a bomb there. Seal these guys up as fast as possible. Get our archers in opportune position. Get our pikemen somewhere where they might be able to actually help us out a little bit. Let's see what this bomb does. Whoa! Look at that. Excellent. That's what we like to see. More brute archers coming. They're burning down our house, but that's alright. Lose anyone, but we also can't really afford to replenish at the moment. So, wow, we've got a whole bunch of brute archers. Not good. Let's move our archers out of harm's way. That's alright. They are still getting hit. These guys suck. Let's see how we do. Honestly. Let's see if we can charge in there and take out the last of them. I'm hoping this is it. This is a tough fight. Man, nice. And we were able to save the other 3-point house. 3 gold, so 6 total. That was a tough fight. But we got the most out of it. We're taking a little bit of a loss, but, you know. We defeated Rough Rock. Rough Rock was indeed rough. 21 gold. We do have enough to level up someone. Macklin, always fantastic. This is tough. I honestly think we need to just go down the line. I think Macklin's been with us a little bit longer than Gandrich. I can't really remember when we picked him up, but it is time for him to put on the elite uniform and help us find victory on Molfre Island. Let's skip to the next turn. Even though we had 3 guys available, I think that really we're gonna need our main guys for Molfre Island. Let's at least take a look and see what it looks like. Molfre. Alright, so let's get to it. Look at the island. This is pretty sick. This is our final stand. We've got a nice little waterfall here. That's pretty cool. Let's select our main guys. Let's get Ostrich. Arthur's great. Oh man, we shouldn't have leveled up Macklin. That was more for the lore. But I really do think we should have probably brought Bulger into this fight with his mines and leveled up. That would have been the smartest thing to do. But we've made our choices, and now we're gonna have to live with them. It looks like you got some houses below. These are really not a concern. Man, this is gonna be a tough fight. There's a lot of ways around. They can get up and over here. I was hoping this would be a little choke point, but it's not. And then it looks like there's another ramp here. So really our only super choke point is going to be up top. But I am worried about the archer situation. Let's deploy. Let's get everybody up. I think we'll be alright. But let's at least get our guys ready for the fight. Let's see if they're coming. Alright, at least we got... Ooh, big start, honestly. Some of the standard infantry, we got some jumping Vikings, we got archers as well. So, honestly, if we can take out the jumping Vikings, I think we'll be a-okay. So, luckily our archers are focusing on them. And then let's run our guys down. We'll just charge them in, take them out as quick as possible. A lot of jumping Vikings come in. Not too bad. Keep these guys here. These guys need to heal, but I'm a little worried about killing them up immediately, because these jumping Vikings are definitely going to come up at our pikemen, unless we get a few more hits, which we can't, unfortunately. Alright, those guys got taken out pretty easy. However, we're going to need a couple heals here. Definitely a heal for Arthur. Should have been quicker getting these guys in position. They're doing good work, but will it be enough? Only 4 charging up. That is solid. Alright, now we've got some archer brutes. Let's get out of the way. Let's really get out of the way, actually. Are they going to have the angle? They might. That's the concern. Got a couple groups of archer brutes, so let's actually get our Fearghus right here. We will get Arthur to run around back, and as soon as they make landing, we'll charge them in. Awesome. Alright, so we have some Huskarls. The Huskarls, I would like to pike charge, I think. I think that's going to be the best way forward with these guys. Let's retreat Arthur back, get him ready for the next wave. Wherever he needs to assist, we'll have him on standby. And let's get our timing right with the Huskarls. Ooh, not great. Could have been worse, but still not excellent. Pikemen, you really need to heal. So does Fearghus, but not a good time for it. We're going to lose this house down here, but that's okay. See if we can't get our archers, get a couple shots on their archers. They're definitely who we want to take out first. Nothing. Don't like that. Alright, pikemen are ready. Let's move them out of the way. Yeah, that melee is not great. Let's get our guys down. Fearghus needs to heal. Not good. Let's get these guys out of the way. We really want Arthur to take out the heavy bowmen. Man, they suck. Alright, he's taken out. Let's get our guy back. Actually, let's try to hide him. Alright, ooh, that volley attack did a little good. Could have been better. Excellent. Alright, let's get this guy, let's get Arthur back to heal. Worried about these Huskarls. Yep, alright, well at least they wasted their throws. Could have been worse. That's the standard shield Vikings. Oh, come on, boys. No! Oh, no! Alright, we lost one. That is awful. See what our guys can do here. Actually switch them out. Get our pikemen at the ready. That is not good. We got no revives either. And we're going to be an archer fight too. At least these units that are coming in will be able to handle pretty easily. Except for the archers. We want them to run up into the pikes. That's what we want. We got a couple more archers down there to deal with, so let's run them down. Let's replenish our pikemen. Wow, Arthur's just running over here. We got one guy, one man, and I want to assume that's Arthur himself. And that's it, guys. We did it. Congratulations. We survived the Viking horde almost completely with everyone intact, but we lost one. Oh, I kind of wish we had waited there. Guys, we lost Fearghus. Our main hero died at the very end. A tragic death, but him and his brother Yonter, who started this voyage, were able to save all of our other companions. Without them, Osrich, Arthur, Macklin, Gandrich, Bulger, Soneva, Barden, and Bran may not have been able to make it all the way to Molfre Island to defeat the Horde in our final stand. It was Fearghus' sacrifice that got us here. He was definitely, him and Yonter, our protagonist, but honestly, Fearghus, something about him. He was our fearless leader, and now he's passed. But his sacrifice is not in vain. We defeated the campaign of Bad North on normal difficulty. We killed 2,534 Vikings. We lost 661 of our own soldiers. We collected 267 pieces of gold, recruited 10 commanders, of which 9 survived, visited 46 islands, and defended 46 islands. We fled 0, we made it to 2 checkpoints, and we lost 0 checkpoints. This has been quite the adventure, guys. I'm glad if you've stuck through it through the whole series, that you've been here for the entire journey. And I've had a lot of fun. Honestly, I hope you have too as a viewer. I don't know if you've played this game before, but I highly recommend it. This was quite the journey. And please feel free to like and subscribe. This will definitely not be my last Let's Play. I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I like to think that by the end, my commenting abilities improved a little bit, and we got some storytelling involved as well. I enjoyed having our full cast and crew. And thank you for watching. Truly, everyone's like and watch and comment, it means the world to me. So thank you very much. Hope to see you on the next one. Take care.